Penny stocks. The word itself sparks excitement, hope, and sometimes a bit of fear. Because penny stocks can turn small investments into life-changing gains. But they can also wipe out your money just as fast. In 2025, interest in penny stocks is exploding once again. Why? Because the market is shifting. AI, green energy, biotech, and digital finance are creating brand new opportunities for tiny companies to grow into tomorrow's giants. And when small-cap innovation meets global market optimism, penny stocks suddenly become a hot topic. So today, let's talk about the best penny stocks to watch in 2025, why investors are turning to them again, and how you can approach this high-risk, high-reward part of the market the smart way. Let's dive in. First, let's clear one thing up. Penny stocks don't always cost just a few cents. In the US, any stock trading below $5 per share is considered a penny stock. They're usually small-cap or micro-cap companies, new, growing, or still under the radar. And that's the beauty of it. You're not buying a company that is already huge. You are betting on a company that could become huge. But here's what's interesting about 2025. Many penny stocks today aren't random, risky names anymore. They're in real, fast-growing industries like artificial intelligence, clean energy, healthcare innovation, and cybersecurity. And as big investors focus on tech giants like Apple or Microsoft, smaller players in the same fields are quietly building their empires with much lower valuations. That's where opportunities lie. So let's look at some penny stocks and sectors worth watching in 2025. Not as guaranteed winners, but as exciting possibilities. The first major theme is AI and automation. AI isn't just a buzzword anymore, it's reshaping everything. From customer service to manufacturing, from data analysis to robotics. And while the big names like NVIDIA or Microsoft dominate headlines, smaller AI-driven firms are rising behind the scenes. Companies working on artificial intelligence infrastructure, edge computing, or niche data processing tools are attracting new investors. These include firms developing low-cost artificial intelligence chips or industry-specific artificial intelligence software for logistics, healthcare, or education. They're not yet profitable, but their potential market is huge. If any of these AI penny stocks secure major partnerships in 2025, their prices could multiply within months. Next, let's talk about green energy, one of the strongest investment trends of the decade. The world is in a full-scale energy transition. Governments are spending billions on renewable infrastructure, electric vehicles, battery technology, and clean manufacturing. And in that mix are dozens of small companies working on next-generation solar panels, solid-state batteries, or hydrogen fuel technology. These are the kinds of innovations that could make or break the next energy boom. In 2025, keep an eye on small renewable energy firms partnering with big automakers or utility companies. When a small firm secures a contract or licensing deal with a major corporation, its stock can skyrocket overnight. Now, let's move to biotech and healthcare innovation. Biotech? Penny stocks have always been risky, but they are also famous for producing massive returns when a breakthrough happens. In 2025, the focus is shifting toward AI-driven drug discovery, personalized medicine, and gene editing. Companies developing treatments for chronic illnesses, cancer detection tools, or rare genetic therapies are gaining attention. Remember, even one successful FDA approval or clinical trial result can take a penny stock from $1 to $10 in weeks. But if results fail, those same stocks can drop by 80%. So in this sector, timing and patience are everything. Another big sector to watch is cybersecurity. With the rise of remote work, AI networks, and digital transactions, data protection has become one of the world's biggest industries. Large companies like Palo Alto Networks and CrowdStrike are leaders, but small, innovative startups are emerging fast. Many of these penny stocks specialize in niche protection tools like securing Internet of Things devices, defending small businesses, or building artificial intelligence threat detection systems. In 2025, as cyber attacks become more frequent, these companies could see explosive growth. Now, you might be wondering, how do I actually find the best penny stocks? Great question. Because not all penny stocks are equal and most of them fail. So you have to look for three main factors. 1. Real revenue growth. Don't just buy a stock because it is cheap. Look for companies that are actually growing their sales, expanding into new markets, or improving their balance sheets. 2. Strong management and partnerships. A small company with experienced leadership or big-name investors behind it is far more likely to succeed. 3. A story that makes sense. The company should solve a real-world problem. If their product or service doesn't have a clear use case, it's just speculation. Here's a strategy many successful investors use in penny stocks: the basket approach. Instead of betting big on one name, they spread their investments across 10 or 15 promising penny stocks. If even 2 or 3 of them become 10 times winners, they more than make up for the others that fail. That's how you turn volatility into opportunity. But before you start buying, you need to understand the risks too. Penny stocks can be manipulated easily because of low trading volumes. Scams and pump-and-dump schemes are still common, especially in online forums and social media groups. So never buy just because someone says it is about to explode. Always verify the company's financials, check the news, and understand what you are investing in. Also, be prepared for extreme price swings. It is normal for a penny stock to move 20% or even 50% in a single day. That's both the excitement and the danger. In 2025, what makes penny stocks especially interesting is that technology and regulation are both evolving. Many brokers now allow fractional shares and zero-commission trading. That means investors can take small positions in risky assets without needing a huge account. Plus, AI tools and analytics have made it easier to track company data, detect insider movements, and analyze trends. So if you use these tools wisely, you can find hidden gems before the crowd does. Let's look at a few themes driving penny stock potential this year. First, AI-driven automation across industries from manufacturing to finance. Second, energy storage and clean power, companies improving batteries and renewable grids. Third, biotech and healthcare technology, especially gene editing and medical artificial intelligence. Fourth, digital finance and blockchain, as tokenization and digital payments grow. And fifth, defense and cybersecurity, as governments invest heavily in data protection. These aren't just trends, they're long-term shifts. The kind of shifts that create new billion-dollar companies from today's penny stocks. But remember, the goal isn't to gamble. It's to identify where innovation and value intersect. Every big company from Amazon to Tesla was once considered too risky. At one point, Amazon traded below $2. Now it's worth over $1 trillion. That's the power of early investing, but only if you do your homework. So, how should you approach penny stock investing in 2025? Start small. Research deeply. Diversify across sectors. And never invest money you can't afford to lose. Set clear exit targets, both for profits and losses. If a stock doubles, take some profit. If it drops below your stop loss, move on. Emotional control is your biggest weapon in penny stock investing. 2025 offers one of the most exciting landscapes for penny stock investors in years. Because we are standing at the crossroads of AI innovation, renewable transformation, and digital expansion. Small companies at the edge of these revolutions have enormous potential. But only those who combine research, patience, and strategy will win. So instead of chasing hype, study the markets. Watch trends. Understand technology. And invest in ideas that are shaping the future, not just the headlines. Because sometimes, the next big opportunity isn't in a $1,000 stock. It's in a $1 stock that's about to change the world. If you found this breakdown useful, make sure to like this video, subscribe for more financial insights, and share it with someone looking to grow their money smartly in 2025. Remember, fortune favors the informed. And the smartest investors always stay curious, calculated, and consistent.